So let's get into it, shall we? Today I want to talk about dealing with our own emotional fluctuations as we have long term goals that we want to achieve. And I want to start by saying this. Nobody cares if you take really good care of yourself or not. And that's okay. It's not their job to care, it's your job to care. Because it's your life and it's your body. It's your life and your dreams and your intentions and your goals. And you and only you are the one who gets to choose what is best for yourself. So when we have long-term goals and we commit to doing something, for example, I just came from the gym. And you know what I'm realizing more and more? Nobody cares if I go to the gym or not. Nobody cares if I'm lazy or not. Nobody cares if I'm tired or not. Nobody cares if I feel more sensitive and emotional and feminine or not. Nobody cares. But I care. I care. So what do I do about it? So when we have long-term goals, there will be days, obviously, where we feel like doing the thing and we are super inspired and motivated and we feel so good and we're so excited and we show up and it's amazing. But plot twists, some days we really don't feel like doing it. Some days we are procrastinating, some days we are lazy and tired or just emotional. Or we just don't feel like it. We don't feel so good. Like it's just not a good day. Or we're just not in a good mood. And that's okay. But how we deal with those fluctuations dictates how good we take care of ourselves. And again, nobody cares. You should be the one caring. It's your life and your body. You should care. So how much do you care? Because it's very easy to show up and do the thing when we are motivated and inspired. But it's another thing when you really don't feel like it and you're lazy, you're tired, whatever, but you still show up for it. It's a very different thing. When it's easy, and if it was always easy, everyone would do it. But the thing is, what do we do when it's not easy? What do we do when we don't feel like it? So, for example, for me, the last 2 days, I decided that I wasn't going to the gym because it was so freaking hot that I decided to go to the beach with my dog. And as I was enjoying myself with the sun on my face and on my body yesterday, I realized something. Nobody cares if I go to the gym or not. Literally, nobody cares. So, do I care? And so I decided that today, no matter how I would be feeling, that I would go. And that it didn't matter if I was inspired or energetic or enthusiastic. It just didn't matter if I wanted to go and if I felt like it or not. That was not like a factor for me to go or not to go. I simply decided that no matter what, I would go. And I did go. And I feel really good that I did go. But I also feel really good that the 2 days after that I didn't go and that I went to the beach and that I had that time with myself and it was so nurturing and amazing. But again, nobody cares if I go to the gym or not. I am the one who cares. And so I can use the excuse every day that, oh, it's such a good day, it's so hot, I want to go to the beach, I want to do something else, I feel feminine, blah, blah, I really don't feel like going. I can use that excuse every day and never go to the gym again. Or I can remember that there will be days where I really feel like going, and there will be days where I really don't feel like going. But it's my choice what I decide to do. And again, nobody cares if I go or not, but I do care. And so it's about really being present with myself in the moment because there are momentary pleasures in our lives and there are long-term goals in our lives. And I made at least one video specifically about that. But I've been also making videos about daily actions that we take and the pleasure in the moment versus our intention for the future. And so if my intention for the future is to feel stronger in my body and better in my body and all of that, then I need to do something about it, right? And if I just stay lazy or complacent or, oh, I don't feel like doing it today, oh, tomorrow I also don't feel like doing it, then nothing will change. And so it's up to me, because again, nobody cares but me, to choose in every moment what is my priority. Because some days it can be a priority for me and the best for me to actually, for example, not go to the gym and do something else. And I feel really, really good about that choice. And some other days I'm like, yeah, no matter how I feel, I'm gonna show up. And that feels really, really good. And so if you have long-term goals in your life, if you have anything that you want to achieve, there will be days where you feel super inspired and motivated to go after it and to do the thing. And of course, there will be days where you don't feel like it. But how you hold yourself through those emotional fluctuations dictates if you're going to reach your goal or not. And again, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. And that's the whole point, that it's not always easy and that no one cares what you do with your life and with your body, but you do care because it's your life and your body. And so you should care about the actions and the choices and decisions you make every day. So can you take a look at your life and be really real and honest with yourself? What are the goals you want to achieve? And what are you doing about it every day, whether you feel like it or not? For example, even making videos for YouTube. Some days I'm feeling super inspired and motivated to record, and some other days I have no idea what to say. Or maybe I have like something that I wrote, some ideas that I wrote, but then I press record and I'm like, crickets, and nothing happens and nothing comes through. But again, do I choose to give up and not take action because it's uncomfortable in the moment, or do I choose to push through and show up, even if it's cringy, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's not my best, but I still show up because I'm focused on the long-term goal that I want to achieve. And therefore, I am not so swayed by in the moment distractions or challenges or fears or mood swings. Right? I hold myself through it and I still show up. And again, some days are easier and more fluid than others, but that's okay. I still show up and I hold myself through it because again, nobody cares if I make videos or not. Nobody cares if I push through it or not, but I do care. I do care because I have a desire, a vision, a goal that I want to achieve. And for that, I know I need to take action. Even when if it's uncomfortable, even when it's cringy, it's okay. You know what? Because I'm always learning. And sometimes I look back at some of my videos, I'm like, ooh, that's just not my best work. I was just not feeling my best. I did not express that in the most fluid way. But that's okay. You know why? Because I still showed up. And the more I show up and the more I make videos, the more comfortable I am with it. And also, the more I'm good that, oh, if last month's video or last year's video feels kind of cringy right now, I don't care. I'm already recording the next one. I'm not there anymore. I'm here now. And I'm focused on this moment and on the future moments. So I don't care if it was cringy yesterday. What I care is that I did show up, I did do it, and that I'm now doing already something else. Again, nobody cares. I do care. So I show up for myself. So how are you showing up for your life? Do you even dare to have goals and dreams that you want to achieve and experience in your life? Or are you so much in the moment that you're always in the flow and therefore you never create something sustainable? Again, it's up to you. It's your choice. Nobody cares what you do with your life. You should be the one who cares. So If you are too much in the flow of the moment, oh, I don't feel like it, oh, no, 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 life just happens and I trust it, that's okay, it's your life. And if you want to live like that, that's amazing. But also, if there are things that you know you want to achieve, experience, or accomplish long term, you need to be real with yourself and understand that there's action you need to take. And for example, going to the gym is such a great example because if you're always flowing in life and you want to like gain muscle or be stronger or whatever in your body, like obviously you need to show up for the gym, and it doesn't work if you only go once. And even if you went once and you give it your best and you were there for 10 hours, 12 hours, it wouldn't be enough. You still need to show up consistently. And so again, you get to be the one looking at your own life. And if you're happy with where you are, then that's great. If you're happy living the way you're living, then that's great. But if you know what I'm talking about emotional fluctuations, that some days it's easier than others to do the things you said to yourself that you were going to do, then you know that you are the one who gets to choose differently. And again, this is a choice that you get to do every single day. It's not like, today I decide that I'm going to the gym every day. It doesn't work like that. Because you can decide in your mind, but then you get swayed by the in the moment fluctuations of your mood swings and of your what you feel in the moment. So you can decide I'm gonna go to the gym every single day for the rest of the year. But then you feel lazy, or you went to bed late, or you're tired, or your friends invited you to a party, or like whatever it is. You get to show up every day. It's a choice that you need to do every single moment. And so every single day, you need to recommit to your goal, to your vision, to your desire. Every single day, you need to recommit to going to the gym. It's not a one-time choice. It's an everyday choice. So whatever habits that you want to cultivate in your life, it's not like, you know, when it's the New Year's and we're like, oh, this is what I'm choosing to do for the rest of the year. I'm going to do this. But then you'd never accomplish anything that you wrote down or that you thought that you were going to do. I think we all know what that is. And when you realize that, you also realize that commitment, long term, it's something that you choose every single day. And so every single day you get to decide what is best for you and what is your priority. And you also get to remember that no one cares if you do it or not. But you care. And if you really do care, then what are you choosing? And again, it's okay sometimes to, for example, I was saying that the last 2 days I didn't go to the gym and I went to the beach. I am so happy I made that choice. So happy. I had such an amazing time. It was amazing. But also it got to the point where on the third day, actually on the second day, that I chose not to go to the gym and that I went to the beach, I was like, okay. I felt good about my decision, but I was like, yeah, nobody cares if I go to the gym or not. But I do care. So tomorrow, no matter what, I'm freaking going. And I feel really good that I went today. So can you get very real with yourself and look at your life and see what you want to accomplish and what is the daily commitment that it requires? And that it's not always going to be easy, because again, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. But you get to want to decide. You get the one to steer the wheel of your life and to hold yourself even when you're lazy, even when you don't feel like it, even when life is challenging. You get to be the one who decides every single day what is your priority in that moment. Is it to show up? Or actually there's something else that maybe it's more beneficial for you that day specifically, that moment specifically. And you get to adapt and to discern and to choose. And again, It's not about anyone else, it's about you and your life. So, what do you want to do? What feels good to you? How are you committed to your goals? And how can you hold yourself through all the fluctuations in your day to day life? So, yeah, that's the message I have for you today. I'm learning so many lessons from going to the gym. It's quite a ride. It's really fun and really entertaining even for myself. So, if you like this video and if you want more spirituality, self-development, entrepreneurship, and all kinds of awakening, motivational, inspiring, but also real conversation and real talk videos and vibes, subscribe and stick around for more and let me know in the comments what long-term goals do you have for your future and what action are you taking daily. And do you notice that it's always easy to show up no matter what? Or that there are days that are more difficult than others? And what do you choose to do then? Let me know in the comments. What are your goals? What are you achieving? And how have you been showing up for yourself, no matter if you feel really good about it or not so good about it? I'm super curious. Let me know. For me, you already know the gym is a very good example, and making these videos is also a very good example. And I'm having so much fun throughout the whole journey, through the ups and downs and all the fluctuations. And yeah, let me know again, what are your goals and your dreams and what are you doing about it? And what do you do when you don't feel like doing it? What is the thing that you decided that you would be doing? What are your long-term goals? And what do you do when you don't feel like doing it? Share it in the comments and let's have a momentum of energy where we inspire each other and we inspire ourselves. Thank you for being here and I will see you on the next one. Bless you, my dear. Bless you, bless you, bless you.